Namaste everybody. Welcome to the Monday class. Today, this will be the last Facebook live class because the classes are starting again from next week. Now we can have 4 people in the class, but I think from the 8th of June, it should be fine. So all your classes, even if you cannot compensate it during this time, you can compensate it everything after the 8th of June. Today we'll be doing forward extensions. You will need 2 bricks, 1 blanket, 1 yoga strap. Let's start. Stretch your legs out, straight in front. Stretch the knees out. Push your heels out. Take your right leg under the left shin. Left leg under the right shin. Sit evenly on both the buttock bones. Place the palms behind. Move your hips forward. Lift your chest. Roll your shoulders back. Pull your shoulders down. When you do that, the back of your neck should get longer. Join your palms together, look straight, and close your eyes. Relax your eyes. Relax the muscles of your face. Relax your breath completely. Sit evenly on the buttock bones. Center your spine. Lift your navel, chest, throat. Take a deep inhalation. Repeat with me. Yogena chittasya padena vacham malam sharirasya chavaidhyakena yopakarottam pravaram muninam Patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi Abaho purushakaram Shankachakra siddharinam Sahasra Shirsam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim Srimate Anantaya Nagarajaya Namo Namaha. Take your head down. Place the palms on your knees. Take your head up. We'll start with Yogveda Kriya. If for the Baitak you cannot come down, you can place a blanket like this under your heels. It makes it easier to come down, but if you can come down, you don't need it. Stand with your legs apart, a little more than your hips. Join your palms, join your elbows, stretching your knees back. Always stretch your knees first. Bend your knees, stretch your back out, and sit down. Lift your lower back, lift your chest, and then push your knees away from your hips. Open the space of your inner hip. Deep breathing, 5 breaths. Lift your hips. Come up halfway, roll your spine and come up. Stretch your legs, stretch your lower back, stretch your arms, and come down too. Stretching your knees back, bend your knees, stretch your back out and sit down. Lift your lower back, lift your chest. Open your hips, deep breathing, 5 breaths. Loosen up your back, open your back. We are doing forward extensions today. And in forward extensions, we are working with the lower back and the back of your leg. And lift your hips, come up halfway, roll your spine and come up, stretch your legs, stretch your navel, open your Nabhi chakra, stretch your arms, and come down 4. Stretching your knees back, bend your knees, stretch your lower back out, work to open your back more, and then sit down. Lift your lower back, lift your chest. Open your hips. Deep breathing. And lift your hips, come up halfway, roll your spine and come up, stretch your legs, stretch your navel, stretch your back, stretch your arms. And come down 5. Stretching your knees back, bend your knees, stretch your back out, sit down. Again, focus on your back, because we want, once you push your knees out, you open the space of your sacral and the lumbar spine. It loosens up, the muscles open up also. Deep breathing. And lift your hips, come up halfway, roll your spine and come up. Stretch your legs, stretch your navel, stretch your back, stretch your arms. Take your arms down. Stand with your legs together. Keep your toes in the same line. Use the lines on the mat. Stand in the center of your heel. You don't want to stand on the outer heel, because that disturbs the structure of your legs. You lose the support for your spine. Hold your palms together. Take your arms up. Stretch your legs. Stretch your navel. Stretch your back. Pull your spine up. Press your legs and your shoulders together. When you press your legs together, the skin of your heel should move inwards. So you come more in the center of your heel. And then turn your palms up. Stretch your fingers. Open your palms. Deep breathing. 5 breaths. Take your arms down. Change the grip of your palms. Take your arms up. Stretch your legs. Pull your spine up. Stretch your arms. Press your legs and your shoulders together and turn your palms up. Open each joint of your finger. Bada Ungali Asana. Take your arms down. Place your right thumb under your left. Take your arms up. Stretch your legs. Pull your spine up. Hold your palms firmly together. Pulling up, stretch to your right side. Open the side spine of your left side. Deep breathing, 5 breaths. Inhale, come up. Place your left thumb under your right. Take your arms up. Stretch your legs. Pull your spine up. Open your spine more and more. The older we get, the spine gets more and more compressed because the discs get worn out. Give the discs more life, more space to breathe. Pulling your spine up. Hold your palms together. And then pulling your spine, stretch to your left side. Open the right side of your spine. Deep breathing. Inhale, come up, take your arms back, hold your thumbs, roll your shoulders back, pull your shoulders down, press your legs and your shoulders together, lift your throat. Now again, your head might move back slightly, but don't take your head back. Lift your throat up. Take the head towards your right shoulder. Stretch the left side of your neck muscles. And again, feel where your muscles are hard. Take the head up. Change the hold of your thumbs. Rolling your shoulders back. Pull your shoulders down. Press your legs and your shoulders together. Lift your throat. Take the head towards the left shoulder. Stretch your side neck muscles. Feel where your neck is hard. Every body is different. Take the head up. Hold your palms together behind. Rolling your shoulders back. Pull your shoulders down. Press your legs and your shoulders together. Now, remember, each time you pull your shoulders down, to know that you have done it correctly, the back of your neck should be longer. Lift your arms up. Now, lift your arms as high as you can. Stretch forward, pulling your knees up. Pulling the muscles of your abdomen in, stretch forward and down. Inhale, come up. Move your hips forward. Stretch your navel, chest, throat. Open your shoulders. Inhale, come up. Change the grip of your palms. Rolling your shoulders back. Pull your shoulders down. Press your legs and your shoulders together. Lift your arms up. Stretch forward. Now see the movement. And down. Pull the muscles of your abdomen in. Keep your knees firm. Inhale, come up. Move your hips forward. Open your navel, chest, throat. 5 breaths. Inhale, come up. You're lifting your arms, stretching the muscles of your eyes. Rolling your shoulders back. Pull your shoulders down. Press your legs and your shoulders together. Inhaling, you're lifting your arms, opening your shoulders and stretching the muscles of your eyes. Exhale, take your arms down. 5 times you're doing it. Inhale, lift your arms, open your eyes. Exhale, take your arms down. Inhale, lift your arms, open your eyes. Open your shoulder joints, open the muscles of your eyes. Take your arms down. Inhale, lift your arms, open your eyes. Exhale. Inhale. Lift your arms, open your eyes. Exhale. Inhale, lift your arms. Take your left arm close to your right hip. Hold your right elbow. With your right hand, hold your left elbow. Lift your navel chest, look straight. And be active in the body. Don't be tight in the body. If you get too much active, you start to tighten your body. Be relaxed but active. Sthira Sukha Asana. And release. Change the grip of your palms. Rolling your shoulders back. Pull your shoulders down. And now 5 times, open your shoulders, open your eyes. Inhale, lift your arms. Open your eyes. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lift, 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 and take your right arm close to the left hip. Hold your left elbow with your left hand. Hold your right elbow. Paschimuttanasana. Look straight. Be sharp in your body. Be sharp in your senses, in your eyes. And release. Take your right elbow out. Gomukhasana. Holding your elbow, take it close to your face. You don't want to work with your elbow away and back. That is not good for your shoulder joint. Especially if you have a dislocation problem, you will dislocate your arm if you do it this way. In, back. So in, back. Take your left arm close to your right hip. So going in and down. Hold your fingers. Lift your chest, stretching your navel, chest, throat. From your middle spine, stretch back and breathe. 5 deep breaths. Inhale, come up. Take your left arm close to your face. Take your arm back. Place the palm on your upper back. Take your right arm close to the left hip. Hold your fingers. Now see that your buttocks are not moving back. Firm in, neither forward, in the center. Lift your navel chest and stretch back. From your middle spine, stretch back. Stretch your navel. Inhale, come up. Take the hands on your hips. Moving your hips back, stretch forward. Come down halfway, keep your body angle 90 degrees. Pulling your knees up. Turn your back and your spine to the right side. Come back in the middle. Turn your back and your spine to the left side. Open that space of your sacral, lumbar spine. Come back in the middle. Stretch forward, come down. Place your fingertips on the floor. Pulling your knees up with your fingers, move to the right side. Now see that the top of your head is at least on the center line of the mat. You can go more, but not less. You cannot work there. Work deep to open your back. Come back in the middle and with your lower back, with your fingers, walk to the left side. Today, as I mentioned, we are working with the lower back and your back leg, hamstrings, back of the knees. Come back in the middle. I'm turning on the side so you can see it. You don't need to turn. Press the palms on the floor. If you cannot press the palms, take 2 breaks. Relax your neck. Lift your heels and your hips up. Work on the muscles of your abdomen. Place your heels down. Stretch your arms out, pulling the muscles of your abdomen in, stretching your back out. Inhale, come up. Stretch your legs, stretch your back, stretch your arms. Take your arms down. Stand in Tadasana. Centered, breathe. Now we are doing handstand, ADHOMUKHA, Vrikshasana. Again, we'll be doing with jumping with both the legs. Now you need to use the muscles of your abdomen more to jump. Jumping towards the wall, your hips should literally hit the wall first and then make the leg straight. 10 breaths, you're doing it twice. I'll do it first once, do it with me, or watch only The second time I'll give instructions and then you will be doing it. Shoulders, elbows, wrists in one line. See the movement towards the wall, towards the wall, towards the wall. Like that. Towards the wall, towards the wall. And legs up. Press your shoulders together. Keep your neck relaxed. Keep your shoulders firm. 10 breaths. Feel your spine. Try to hold your spine firm. While coming down, now you can bend your knees or even straight legs, both are fine. And then relax your neck. And up. Now prepare yourself. Now keep your fingers slightly away from the wall because you'll hit the wall and come down. Prepare yourself. See that your shoulders, elbows, palms are in the same line. And then take a few movements as I showed. Towards the wall, towards the wall, towards the wall. And then jump using the muscles of your abdomen. If you feel you're hitting the wall and coming down, move your fingers slightly more away from the wall. And again, if you're not getting it, write your questions down, I'll answer them. And anyhow, you're coming to the class from next week. There, I can assist you directly. Doesn't matter if you're a beginner or an advanced student, you're doing 10 breaths today. Because each time we do, we need to get better in what we are doing. We should not get static and get stuck doing the same thing over and over again. And come down, either bent legs or straight legs, but legs together. Be in Uttanasana. Inhale, come up. Now, you're using one strap. Now, any strap will do. If you don't have a yoga strap at home, take your pant strap or just take a piece of rope or whatever you have. I'm using the classical yoga strap. Now, there are many versions of the yoga strap in the category of yoga straps I sell. This one is the classical one, the one we usually buy, but it's a good version of it. You have a cotton and a silk blend of the strap with nice brass vintage D-rings and hand-stitched leather, plus a second buckle. If your strap is long, we don't want unnecessary loose ends hanging around. Now you're using the strap to stretch your legs. SUPTA PADANGUSTASANA. Keep your strap completely open. Place the strap on your right foot. Keep your left knee bent. First, take the right leg close to you and stretch your right leg. Work to take your right leg close to you. Take the strap, place it behind your skull. Now the strap should be just above your atlas, where you feel those skull bones behind. So the chin is slightly closed to the chest. Work to take your head close to the floor. Five breaths here. And then slowly make your left leg straight. Now, when you make your left leg straight, maintain your right leg where it was. It should not be that once you make your left leg straight, your head is lifting up and you lose the stretch of your right leg. Because you're stretching your leg, plus you're stretching the back of your neck. You have two stretches in the same movement. You can hold your strap for it not to slip. If your strap is stable, hold your thumbs, stretch your arms back. 10 breaths. And be active to take the head closer to the floor. Now I'm exaggerating the movement for you to see it. And change the leg. Place the strap on your left foot. Keep your right knee bent. And then place the strap behind your skull. Don't keep it on your cervical spine. It should be on your lower space of your skull. Stretch your left leg. Back of the knee stretching. And then slowly make your right leg straight. Deep breathing. Now I'm counting the breaths. You focus on stretching your leg. Hold your thumbs, stretch your arms back. And work to take the head close to the floor. Because I'm showing it a bit extra, I'm exaggerating the movement for you to see it. But you work smoothly with the movement. remove the strap and come up. Place the strap on the side. As I mentioned before, we are working to stretch the back and stretch the back leg in forward extensions. Place your left foot. Now I hope you have the yoga mat. If you don't, place the left foot back. Place your right foot forward. If you have the yoga mat, place your left foot next to the angled line. Now, once you do that, the hips are not straight, they are pointing sideways. Center your hip. To center your hip, the rotation of your left knee is important. You need to rotate your left knee. The more your knee is pointing straight, the more your hip is also pointing straight. Hold your palms together. Take your arms up. Pull your spine up. Stretch back. Stretch your navel once. And stretch forward. Now bend your right knee slightly. Stretch forward. Place your palms on the floor. Relax your neck. Rotating your knee inwards. Stretch your right leg. Now this is a smooth start. We are doing it deeper in the second cycle. Keep your elbows moving outwards. And now don't bend your knees. Both your knees have to stretch. Stretch your arms out. Keep your fingers on the mat. Pull the muscles of your abdomen in. Inhale, come up. Take your arms down. Stand in Tadasana. And then change your leg. Now you did it once. I'll go a bit deeper in the movement now. When you're going up and down, and even when you're in the posture, you're always working to push your body on your back leg. Because when you pull the muscles of your abdomen in, your hip goes back, that gives you that natural movement of keeping more weight on your back leg. If you work with your total weight on your front leg, you will lose your balance, which is the first part. Second part, you will not get a good stretch. The posture will be wrong. As I said many times, a yoga posture is as good as you do it. If you do it badly, the effect will also be bad. If you do it correctly, the effect will be good. Your right leg back, right foot next to the angle line, left foot forward, next to the center line. Rotating your right knee. Try to point your right knee as straight as possible. Hold your palms together. Take your arms up. Stretch your legs. Pull your spine up. Stretch your arms. Stretch your navel once. Stretch back. And stretch forward. Now when you're somewhere here halfway, bend your left knee. Stretch your back out. It helps you to stretch your back out. Place the palms on the floor. Relax your neck. Pull the muscles of your abdomen in. When you're doing it correctly, your body weight is moving on your back leg. See that your elbows are moving outwards, not inwards. Deep breathing. Now each movement you're working with 10 deep breaths. Try to center both your knees as much as you can. Centering of the knees means your knees should point straight as though you would be standing in Tadasana. And stretch your arms out. Now here that work is important that you're on your back leg. Stretching your back out. Inhale, come up. Stretch your navel. Stretch your back. And take your arms down. Stand in Tadasana. Breathe. In the second cycle, you're doing it once again. After bending your knees, you're not keeping your palms on the floor, you're holding your ankle or your leg. You want to do is pulling the muscles of your abdomen in. The more you work below the navel, the more you will work on your lower back or on your sacral lumbar spine and your back. So we want the stretch of the back, stretch of the leg, both together. It means we want the stretch of the hamstring and the stretch of the psoas, working simultaneously together. Now you're doing the second cycle. It is slightly different. You're stretching forward, you're holding your ankle, and after that, you're stretching your leg. This movement, you cannot place the palms on the floor, so you need to work more to make your ankles stable. Stability of your ankles is important to hold your posture correctly. If your ankles are unstable, both your walking and your standing will not be stable, and it has implications for the rest of the body. Place your left foot next to the angle line. Take your right foot forward. Turning your knees, point both your knees forward and then center your hips. Holding your palms together, take your arms up. Stretch your legs. Pull your spine up. Stretch your arms. Stretch back. Open your navel once and then stretch forward. Again, halfway, bend your knee, hold your ankle, pull the muscles of your abdomen in, take your head down first, and then make the leg straight. Now feel the work of your ankle is different. Pull the muscles of your abdomen in because you should not be on your front leg too much. That will put more pressure on your ankle. Deep breathing. Keep your knees firm. Don't bend your knees. Press softly your elbows forward. So not backwards, forwards. Press your big toe on the floor, right leg. Stretch your arms out. Inhale, come up. Take your arms down. Stand in Tadasana. Take 5 breaths. Change the leg. Place your right foot back. Place your left foot forward. Rotate your knees. Now again, you want your knees to point straight, as I have explained before. And then center your hips. Holding your palms together, take your arms up. Stretch your legs. Pull your spine up. Stretch your navel once. And stretch forward. Halfway, bend your knee. Hold your ankle. Keep your ankle centered so you can press your big toe of your left foot on the floor. Take the head down. Pulling the muscles of your abdomen in, make your left leg straight. Press your elbows forward. 10 breaths. Stretch your legs. Don't bend your knees. And stretch your arms out. Keep your fingertips on the mat. Stabilize your ankle and then stretching your back out. Inhale, come up. Take your arms down, stand in Tadasana, breathe. Feel this movement of the ankle. It's very important to have strong ankles. Last week when we did Utkatasana, this posture, that is also very good to work on your ankles. Now we are doing something similar, what you did now, just in a different way. First, sit in Dandasana. Stretch your legs out. Roll your shoulders back. Press your shoulders down. Bend your right knee. Hold your right foot. Once you hold your right foot, take your knee back once, open your hip joint, and then make your right leg straight. If you cannot hold your foot, then take a strap. Then you can do it like this. If you can, hold your foot, hold it, take your leg up. Pull the muscles below your navel in, lift your navel, lift your chest. Now see the difference. Now my navel is lifting. I'll release my navel now so you can see how my lower back looks. This is something you don't want to do. It is here the posture is either right or wrong. Deep breathing. Now the whole series I'm counting 10 breaths. You can concentrate on working. I can concentrate on counting the breaths for you. I think it's a nice deal. Take the leg down. Sit in Dandasana, roll your shoulders back, press your shoulders down, and then bend your left knee, hold your left foot, hold your left foot, take your left knee back once, pull the muscles below your navel in, and make your left leg straight. This is the preparation for KROUNCHASANA, but you're not doing it today. You're just learning the preparation of the posture, because the posture is much more deeper than this. Lift your back, lift your throat, look up towards the ceiling. Take the leg down. If you could hold it like this with ease, you can grab your wrists for the second cycle, this movement, like this. Again, either you're holding your foot or you're holding your wrist. Take your right knee back and take the right leg up. Pull the muscles below the navel in, because this movement, you can take the leg even closer to you. Look up towards the ceiling, breathe. Work with the muscles below the navel, important. It's your second chakra. Take the leg down, sit in Dandasana, breathe. Each time you come in Dandasana, roll your shoulders back, press your shoulders down. Dandasana, stick posture. And bend your left knee. You're holding your left wrist, taking the knee back, take the leg up. Pull the muscles below your navel in. Now see that your both knees are centered. You don't want your knees to fall out. Lift your navel, lift your chest. Stretch the muscles of your feet. Move your toes away from each other. Look up. Now this is very similar to your PARSVA. Just you're doing it in a different way. Keep your knees centered and breathe at the same time. Work to take the leg closer to you. Take the leg down, stretch your legs out, sit in Dandasana, breathe. Now we'll do PASCHIMUTTANASAN. Take one brick or two bricks, depending how your stretch is. But start with a brick first. You're placing the brick below your knees. Keep the palms on the side, the same movement of Dandasana. Rolling your shoulders back, pull your shoulders down, hold your palms together, take your arms up, pull your spine up once. Stretch forward. Now again, when you're slightly forward, about halfway, bend your knees, take your palms from above your feet, stretch your back out, stretch your back out, and then stretch your legs out. Keep your legs apart in the beginning. It gives you more space to stretch your back out. Smooth stretch, smooth, deep breathing. Again, pull the muscles below your navel in. Stretch your arms out. Stretching your back out. Inhale, come up. Take your arms down and keep your legs together. Keep the brick on your leg. If you cannot touch the head on your leg, the goal of the posture is not to take the head on your leg, but to stretch your back and stretch your leg. If the stretch of your legs and your back is good, your head will come on your leg. But if the stretch of your back and your leg is not good, don't make it your primary goal to keep the head on your leg, because it serves no purpose. It will just disturb your cervical spine, because you will be doing that unhealthy movement. Hold your palms, take your arms up, stretch your legs, pull your spine up, and stretch forward. Forward and hold. Stretch your back out once. Pull the muscles of your abdomen in and down. 10 breaths. Lift your elbows up. Deep breathing. Stretch your arms out. Take your arms up. Take your arms down. Place your brick on the side. Sit in Dandasana. Take 5 breaths. Stabilize each time between postures. Bend your knees. Now you're holding your big toes. Now remember this movement: first knee bent, stretching your back, and then stretching your leg. This is the movement in the class today. This is the theme of the class today: to stretch the back and stretch the leg. Lift your back, lift your heels, and slowly lifting your back, make your legs straight. Lift your throat, look up. You did this posture before with one leg at a time. Now it's with both your legs. Stretch your throat. Keep your knees centered. Ten breaths, and then bend your knees. Now here, leave your arms, legs straight, Dandasana, breathe. 5 breaths. And once again, bend your knees, hold your toes, lift your back, and slowly make your legs straight. Now see that you're not falling backwards. You don't want to go back. If your lower back is not opening, you will press your back towards the floor behind, and then the gravity will take over. Lift your back, look up, center your knees, breathe. Bend your knees, release your arms, stretch your legs, come down and come up. Stand in Tadasana. I'll show it from the side. You're doing Uttanasana. Now first, place your thumbs on your hips, moving your hip down, down. Lift your navel, lift your chest. Hold your palms together. Always, before stretching forward, you want to open your navel once. And with the open navel, stretch forward. Take your arms up. Lift your navel, pull your arms up. Stretch back once. And stretch forward. Place the palms on the floor. Relax your neck. You can place the palms, you can place the fingertips. Both are fine, but keep your knees centered. Stretch your arms out. Stretching your back out. Inhale, come up. Take your arms down. Roll your shoulders back. Tadasana, 5 breaths. And release. Now, Shavasana. Take a blanket and keep it as thin folded as you can, because you don't want your head to be too high. It should be slightly supporting your cervical spine. First, sit in Dandasana. Bend your knees. Lie down. The edge of the blanket should touch your shoulder. Hold your head. Stretch your neck out once. Keeping your neck long, place the head down. So see, the chin is slightly closer to the chest. You don't want your Shavasana like that. Rolling your shoulders back. Lift your shoulders once, roll your shoulders back. Make your right leg straight. Make your left leg straight. Push your inner heel out once. So from the inside, push the heel out once. And then relax your legs. Relax your feet completely. Relax your legs. Relax your lower back. Relax your spine. Relax your shoulders. Relax the muscles of your face, your eyes, your jaws, your cheeks. Let go your body completely. And slowly turn to the right side. Place your head on your right arm. Keep your left arm on your hip. Place the left palm on the floor and come up. I hope you liked the class. Now this is the last asana class, as I mentioned. From next week, the classes are starting. Be in good time to book your classes online, because only 4 people can come in the class at a time. If you cannot come, if you cannot book, if you are busy, Friday 6 o'clock, there is a Zoom class where I can also see you and correct you. So that is the best option we can do for the moment. And we all need to compromise in this situation. From the 8th of June, I think things, as I hear at least, everything should be back to normal. So all the classes which you have missed, you can compensate and we can find a good solution out of it. If you like the class, share it. And on Wednesday, there is the last pranayama class. It's a surprise what I'll teach. Thank you. Have a nice evening.